Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of March 2023. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there's an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy, what's going on? Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Three of Wands. This is a standby kind of an energy. Almost like nothing's happening, but a lot of things are moving here. So I'm not sure what this... Yeah, there's a standby, there's a pause here. There's definitely a pause. I've seen it across here in one important aspect. So, I don't know. Starting off the reading, you get the King of Pentacles crossed by the Death card. Something in your work, your sense of stability there, something is coming to an end. I don't know what it is. It's kind of like I'm hearing the end of an era kind of a thing. So something is, that's it. But it's not looking like it's something that where, oh my god, I lost that. Something needed to, that was the end of it. That was it. You know, chapter closed. Check. So I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. Again, it doesn't feel like, oh my god, like a tragedy. It needed to end. In your focus, the King of Swords. This is just kind of building yourself up here into an energy of courage, of determination. I feel like you've gotten here already. You're definitely in a place, in a good place here of confidence, especially. There's a lot of that at play here for you. In the recent past, that's the energy of happiness, possibly tied up to somebody else too. In your strength, the Queen of Wands, that's your heart being fully open right there. In the immediate future, the Knight of Wands, even though this is, you know, very close to your energy here and how it feels, I kind of get the sense that this is an energy that's approaching you. It's a very nice one, very passionate. Supporting this reading, the Queen of Swords. There's somebody else here infiltrating themselves through this reading. You know? There's somebody here. Anyways, the energy tied up to you that you may not be aware of, the Hangman, the pause that I was talking about. And it's interesting because you've got a lot of elements here, a lot of cards that show up in the energy of movement. And then I see these two that start the reading and then even the one that ends the reading there has a little bit of that. But quite important placements of energies of pause. And it's not necessarily a bad pause, you know? It's something that's needed. In your hopes and fears, hoping to remain open to whatever life brings, you know, to whatever experiences come your way. And for the potential outcome, the Temperance card, that's your energy right there. But again, with the sense of time, very diluted time kind of a thing. So almost leading to a very slow movement or even pause. But let's clarify. Let's see what's up. Let me see the Three of Wands. For the Three of Wands, you get the Three of Wands again, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands. Are you waiting? You might be waiting for communication from somewhere. This is your pause where you're waiting, and you've been waiting for a while for words, something, communication. And it's not coming. It's just not coming. You've waited, you're still waiting, and it's kind of blocked on the other side. I see you on this side waiting for this energy of possible communication or someone opening up, and on the other side I see a blockage there, which is it's not coming through yet. Let's do the King of Pentacles. Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles, King of Wands. There is a little bit of sadness here tied up to this one, because when I see you attached to this energy of whatever this was, or maybe still is, I don't know. I see you in a good place. I see you in a place of, you know what, this worked out good for me. I felt good in it. So there's definitely some sort of sadness to see it go, whatever this is. But this gives me a sense of it needs to go to leave room for something else, kind of a thing. I don't know. Let's do the Death card. The Four of Pentacles, the Star, the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're having a little bit of a harder time with this one than it shows. Man. So something needs to end. Something has ended. You're not letting it end. That's the thing. You're having a hard time with letting it end. Even though you want it to end too. That's the thing. You know, you're kind of showing me, no, I gotta get this done. I gotta let this go, kind of a thing. It's not something I want anymore for me. But you're having a hard time letting it go, possibly because you're in this waiting mode. You're still kind of waiting something. There's some sort of an expectation beyond that. Almost like this has to go, this needs to go away from my life. Everything needs to cut here. That's the end of this. But somewhere in the bigger picture, there's a part of you that's still expecting something beyond that. That's what's not letting it end. Let me do the King of Swords. Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Saggy. You have all the tools, all of the energy, all of the everything available to move forward here, and that's exactly what you want to do. The problem is you're moving backwards. Through this waiting, through this expectation, you still have tied up to the backwards situation. You're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. Without even knowing that you're doing so. Because all of you is focused on let's move forward. That's why there's no movement. That's why there's a pause. Let me do the Ten of Cups there in the recent past. The Knight of Cups, the Devil, the Moon. Whatever kind of situation this was, which on the surface it looks a lot like love, it was an unhealthy kind of love. The unhealthy aspect is not very clear. It's one of those where you look at it and you're like, what's so unhealthy about that? It's love. It's like, no, I mean, there's definitely love there, so there's nothing, no, nothing unhealthy there. It was quite healthy, it was quite good. The Devil is there. It's just that it's not showing up quite clear. So it's one of those things where you think it's something that it's not. So, let's do the Queen of Cups in your strength. Queen of Swords, the Magician, the King of Swords. Man, and you've got, oh man, this is a struggle here for you, because in your perception, in your energy, in your everything is like movement forward. I'm done with this, it's closed out, let's go. That energy that still hangs on to whatever you think you closed off, you're not seeing it. You're not recognizing it, and you think you're free to go. You're good. Dismissed. It's still here. There's an energy of expectation that doesn't allow you to move forward as much as your energy is there. Your manifestation is there towards let's move forward. You're coming in from a place of a lot of balance within yourself that says let's move forward. You've got everything lined up for you to move forward. And that's why you believe you are. And you kind of are. Yeah. You kind of are. Leave her alone. You'll leave your sister alone. No, you're not gonna. Really? You went there to groom her, Maine? You you still are moving forward. It's just very small steps because you're still a little stuck behind there. So it's kind of like, pulling on that rope while another invisible force is pulling the opposite direction, kind of a thing. Looks a lot like that. Let's do the Knight of Wands in the immediate future. King of Cups, the Death card, the Five of Wands. Ooh. Ooh. Well, this could be the past energy that kind of gives a hint of energy towards you, but it's creating a whole lot of conflict here. It almost looks like, okay, whatever you're leaving behind, well, it's going to come back. But you know what? You're going to have a hell of a fight here, when they do. It's kind of looking a little bit like that. It's not that. It's not that one that you still have your expectations there for. It's another one. It almost feels like it's an energy that comes back, and it's something that ended at some point, but it comes back, it knocks at your door, and you're like, oh shit. Kind of like I wasn't waiting for you here, because that expectation is probably going to come through. It's one of those where you flip the coin and you realize what you really wanted based on your reaction, kind of like that. You open the door, you see oh, it's you? Really? Kind of a thing, Saggy, what the hell is going on here? What the hell is with the soap opera? And you're like, meanwhile, you're in this energy of thinking, no, I'm done completely. My past is in my past. I'm done with all of it. And that's what you think until you open that door and you observe your reaction to whoever's behind it, Let's do the Queen of Swords. In the supportive energies, the Strength card, the High Priestess, the Hierophant. You see someone as this, perfect match, as almost like putting them on a pedestal here, whoever this is to you. And that's the one that you kind of expect something back from. Possibly a communication of some sort or something. Let's do the Hangman. The Four of Swords, the Justice card, the Two of Swords. It's almost like you're still kind of trying to recalibrate. You're almost kind of trying to bring yourself back to center. Overall, there's a lot of confusion here over this because, again, everything that you can possibly conjure towards moving forward is there. And at the end of the day, it's kind of like, why can't I do it? What's holding me back? What's keeping me stuck? And for the most part, it's your own mind, your own scenarios about what was, what could be, all of everything that your mind creates around the situation. These energies are more, they're kind of falling more onto feeling them rather than thinking about them, because it's one of those things where you hear about all this, and from your mind, you would instantly tell me, no, I'm done with that. Goodbye, ciao. No, I'm not playing that game anymore with whoever that was, whatever, bye-bye. When you fall more into feeling your way through it, you might have a different answer, because they're very subtle. They're so subtle that you don't even know they're there, especially the expectation that you have, because that's what's holding you back. That's what's not allowing you to freely move forward. And then add to that the overthinking aspect. It's just going to create a mess. But through that, you're still trying to center yourself. And I feel like for the most part it is working out. The problem is you're not moving necessarily. You know? There's not much movement here forward where you do want to go. For the Page of Pentacles, in your hopes and fears, you get the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Swords. You're kind of showing me everything I've learned so far. I kind of want to get rid of it. You know, somehow. It's almost like a drastic way of deprogramming yourself. So I don't know exactly what this means here, but you're showing me everything I've learned is a lie. I don't want that anymore. I'm out of that. Goodbye. This is Saggy getting angry about something here. Frustrated about something. Everything I knew to be true is a lie. Goodbye. I don't want any of that. Let's do the Temperance card. This is where your frustration is kind of starting to build up, which is telling me there's a sense of realization of your movement through this, which is close to none. For the Temperance card, in the potential outcome, you get the Nine of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. Okay. This is going to be a long process. This whole unstucking yourself, basically. It's gonna take a while. It's not gonna be an easy one, but I feel like you're starting to focus a lot on what does work, you know, for you, and with you, and that's actually looking like it might help. You know, where your focus goes to possibly work, possibly friends, love, whatever support you got around you, things like that, things that do work. You're showing a shift in your focus towards that, which indicates progress, and it actually starts moving the energy. So even though this process might take a little bit, focus on that, because you're doing good there. It's kind of like a decision you're making for yourself, and it looks like it's starting to shift things. Let's see what the universe has. Three of Swords, Ten of Wands, the Magician. You're still not healed from whatever this was. Even if you did show up as, no, it's complete. And again, I get the sense that you feel that, yes, it is complete on your side. You've moved on, you've healed, they're in the past, whatever. There's still a lot of pain there that you have from that situation, whatever situation that is. And it creates a lot of heaviness, and you're carrying that burden as you move along. Maybe that's why you're not moving too much either, you know? There's still some healing that needs to happen here. And you're kind of calling it in to heal it, this pain. You're kind of, whatever you're manifesting is being almost blocked because there's this huge pain in the way that needs healing, you know? So basically, you're kind of calling that in to heal it so that it can clear up the way for any other manifestation you got going on. But anyways, let's pull a oracle card from the Divine Animals Oracle. And you get Hyena. Fear. Let's see. Ooh, this is long. Hyena magic is complex and is a living tradition. The hyena is its own sacred deity, much like the coyote is a Native American tradition, although it is perhaps darker in nature. Hyenas are tricksters, boundary riders, and the bringers of mystery and are important in funerary rituals. For some, hyena magic also extends to the integration and balance of masculine and feminine energies. The Bambara people of Africa employ the imagery of the hermaphrodite hyena to signify the transformation of a neophyte into a fully initiated man, a powerful symbol of the unification of masculine and feminine. This is quite interesting and quite deep. There's a whole lot more text there, but it's kind of like 2 pages, and I usually kind of, pick up what is needed for this one. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.